Hello, Jalen, and hello, Davenport. Um, Jalen, are you in the building or no?
I'm here.
Well, hello, Davenport. Um, Jalen, are you there? There you go. Oh, you are in the building. Okay. All right. I was just checking, dude. Why you guys shake your head? I'm doing my job. Both you guys need to log in. What does this mean? What was that? Do something with his hands. Okay. You can't talk, is what you're saying? The microphone. Who's in the room with you? Hmm. All right. We got a couple more minutes, guys. I'm just waiting on students to get here. If you want to get a jump start, you can log into Edsby. Oh, it's Mr. Borders. Okay. Um, you can log into Edsby and then also log into your Everify software, so you'll be able to go into lesson two. All right. So a couple more minutes, you're gonna get started.
I did listen too, so I'm gonna start 3 and 4 today.
Oh, you took the words out my mouth. You knew exactly what I was about to say. Did you score high on both of them?
Yeah, I got a 80 and a 90 on
Very
both.
good. Very good. Okay. And you turned in your exit slips, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't a thing for him, so I just turned it in where the Everfy was supposed to be.
Well, no. You supposed did you turn the exit slip into Edsby?
Yeah,
Okay, then that's all you had to do. You just had to score high on the software, and then I'll grade that. So if you got that done, you got today and tomorrow's stuff done. You might want to work on as much as you can. So maybe Friday when we're in class, you could work on all the previous kid assignments and get that grade up, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So you right on track. Is the software easier?
yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got Mr. Tillery to thank for that. He suggested I use it on y'all again. Um, So a couple more minutes. I don't see anybody else. You guys gonna go through the norms. And so I was trying to make sure Jalen was able to speak. But I think Mr. Borders is working on it. He's shaking his head. Oh no. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be you, Davenport, till we figure out. Um, Rush has access to those headsets, Borders, but they're in the cabinet, in the back. Well, no, actually the headsets are in my desk. So I don't know if you could synchronize one of those Bluetooth headsets and maybe that'll help. I think Jalen should know how to use them. Anyway, 2 more minutes. go through the norms. I was gonna ask Jalen to do it, but he's having a little bit of technical difficulties. So Davenport, you'll be up next. You take care of the norms for us.
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. In Excel Academy, Southwest student acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here on preparing for post-secondary endeavors.
Very good. All right. Let's move to the next. All right, GGI and Townhouse. This happens every day. Um, I it behooves you to participate in it. They talk about great things that you encounter after high school. It's mostly post secondary, get you guys thinking. And if you participate, you get 5 to 10 points that will help out some of your scores. I took notes of who's in that session, so they'll get their points soon. But it's 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 daily. You need the link. I usually post it in Edsby over and over each day, and you just click on the link to join that session. Okay. If you need the link, you guys, any of the teachers or myself, you can't find it. The Raspberry Pi kits, all I think for 2 weeks, we've been using the book inside the kit. So if you have a kit, you have a book already. You have your own textbook, right? And if you have a kit, that means you had to do some of the programming, like you see behind me with this kit lit up right here. This is the Sense app. You're gonna be doing a lot more with it in the future. Is the goal, because once you get to service projects in the community. So if you haven't gotten your kit already, because it's essential. I mean, you can't do most of the majority of the work without a functional computer. We're in that age and time. Make sure you call the school, talk to Miss Ball or Miss Vega, I think, depends on the building, and you can schedule to pick up one. Or if you damaged your kit, bring all those parts up because I'm the person that has repaired it, and I can give you a replacement kit just to get you back on track. Also, there are kits that I set up in the classroom. So the days that students are in the building, they'll be able to practice any of the assignments from the past. And there's some books there too. So make sure you have your kit. Okay, Miss Kennard, welcome to class. I saw you at the start of class though, but can you read the screen? Like, Key, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. Can you read the screen?
every Wednesday and Thursday, learn a code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. While learn a code, the surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested, join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
All right, thank you. Let's come here. Jalen, still no mic. Oh man, darn. All right, we're gonna get your points through you doing the Everfi stuff. So I hope you're logged in. Davenport, can you take this one and I'm gonna seesaw between you and my Kia.
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation at SB. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of SB, you can access the pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to view by 4 p.m. daily.
All right, and let's go through the rest of the formalities. Go ahead, Mike Kia. You could take this one.
You call me.
Yes, ma'am. Can you read the screen?
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on the cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at michael.tyler@schools.com or reach out to me via ASB Messenger.
Very good, very good. Um, so Davenport, you got this one, which you already finished, but can you read that?
Today's objective. Students will be able to achieve certification of keys to your future. Lesson 2, preparing in high school, via the EverFi online course. The classroom term of the day is time management, and the word of the day is equals
Idiosyncratic. Try it out.
idiosyncratic.
There you go. All right, everybody should practice that because I'm gonna be going over the objective again and again. These are SAT words, right? And these objectives are tied to standards that get you ready for the real world in terms of jobs. Okay. Uh-oh, I see another me popped up. Must be borders. So anyway, what's I saying? Go out of this. We're gonna revisit this. Now remember, there's an exit slip portion. If you need me to send you all the link to that one document, because we're gonna be using that document over and over and over because it changes daily, right? So you're gonna be changing it and updating it with what the word of the day was, the classroom term of the day, and the objectives. Those three questions. You might want to open up my Bitmoji classroom and utilize it so you can revisit it, and type it in while we're discussing lesson two. We started on lesson one yesterday. Everybody should have access to Everify. So let me come over here and plug in so the information I'm about to put in the chat, everybody, it's pretty much already in ESB. So it's your newest assignment. If you look here, it's lesson two. So I'm gonna grab it in bits and pieces because there's a character limit inside of the chat. I gotta be mindful of, or the message won't go all the way through. Okay, here we go. That there. The first portion, in case people forgot, you can go ahead and click on the link. And if you don't have an account set up, there's a registration process for a new student. You just got to do that and do the survey, and you can get started. Now, everybody should at least finish lesson one. All right, this is not hard stuff. So if you take your time and you go through it and you pay attention, you can answer them, and you don't have to turn anything in other than your exit slip that you're supposed to put inside of EDSB. Under the assignment, you submit it as a PDF if you can. Some students are emailing me their documents. Again, when you do that, it slows down how soon it get graded, and sometimes it might be counted as late, especially if it's email. So I'm just letting you know, do it the proper way. I'm training you to keep a job, not to just do what you want to do, how to keep a job. Um, so I got everything in the chat. Let me see. I know Jalen's microphone is giving glitches. Let's go to, I forgot who read last time. I think it was Davenport, right? So, Mikeia, can you read what's in the chat there? Starting with hello.
Okay. Hello and good morning to all computer science and intro to robotics students. We will begin utilizing the amplified keys to your future online software. Please follow the instructions below. Your coursework is labeled as ComSci Intro to Engineering Quarter 4 via this Everify website, and if you do not have an account already, you will need to register as a new student to gain access. Website for Everify to log in and begin completing the coursework online is the blue hyperlink. Registration code for all courses is C2AA47FB. You will be required to take your time and pay attention to the instructions of each module in order to be successful with obtaining at least 80% or higher of the overall score towards full certification for this course. If your score is less than 80%, you will be required to retake the module until the appropriate score is achieved. Take care of that, Zen.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, so that's 45 points. My kid be keeping her scores up. All right, so we've gone through, and I think this is the point where Jalen, you're gonna have to knock out lesson one if you haven't already, and lesson two because you haven't done it yesterday. I think Davenport and Mikeia already are past level one and two. You guys and gals should be focusing on lesson three. And remember, if you have everything caught up, because this is not hard stuff. Like I've tested it on other students in quarter three. It's real easy work if you take your time and do it right now. I'm gonna go through some of it with you, but more importantly, you need that score of 80%. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you got 50, 60, sometimes 70, and be like, take it over. Because you're getting a certification. And I got certification certificates for students in quarter three. I got to pass out. Well, email out. I don't know. We're not in the building. Like if you're in the building Thursday and Friday, I might print it for you. I don't know. But you get a certification at the end, and that's something you can add to your resume as a job skill, right? So let's come over here to Everify, and let's take a look at who did what. So we are all square. All right. So this is math. I want keys to your future. Come here. All right. Okay. So looking at this, let's go down to Stucky. Now you might pop up twice because I think you've had the course before. Yeah, you do. And Jalen, you need to fix lesson one. Okay. So which one are you using? Using Stucky 101 or High Rise? You can type in the chat. Let me turn it on. That'll help you. So which account are you using that I'm tracking? Because I want to make sure I put your grades in correctly. I'm gonna come to my Kia, and looks like she knocked out lesson one, so she's got to focus on lesson two. In the past, she was fine with it, so she should be all right. Davenport, yeah, okay. So you going away at choosing a path. That's assigned tomorrow. So as you all can see, it's one, two, three, four, five, six sections, and I'm looking to see your name change to something like yes here in the certified section. It means you need green scores across all of those sections. Okay, and then it turns to yes, you're certified. Okay, that's what you're shooting for by Friday. So some of you are on course, some of you're not. Jalen, I suggest you do that module over, and I'm gonna be checking on you because I'm gonna give you some time. But you should have the hang of it. You've seen this material before. You got 20 last quarter. You're 50 now, so you can bring it up. Go ahead and get a 80%, but take your time. Don't click through it. Stay patient. Um, I think that's it. Let's go back to the objective one more time. That's if it's going to cooperate with me. All right, there we go. So two big things, right? I don't want to sound like a broken record, but unfortunately, that kind of gets you to the point where you all are starting to realize, like, oh, this is why he said that, right? Okay, so if you use Everify on a cell phone, or if you use some of the software in the past that I've been introducing you to on something that's not either Raspberry Pi or laptop, you're going to have issues. And this is why I've been very strict on reading this over and over for points. So for 20 points, I think my key read last time. Davenport, can you read this one? And then there's one more. We're going to start some independent work. Go ahead.
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For any questions or concerns, email me at my email or reach out to me via Esme Messenger.
Very good, sir. And if you guys ever need that again to reach out to me via email, you can use that email address, right? So that's in the Bitmoji classroom. If you need it, it's already in the library section with the recordings. Now, the next one, I gotta figure out what's up with your microphone. Jalen, Mike Kia, can you read this one?
Today's objectives, students will be able to achieve certification of keys to your future. Lesson 2, preparing in high school via the Edify online courseware. Classroom term of the day is time management, wherever the day is. Ideal,
Idio.
idiosyncratic.
There you go. You kind of got it together. Idiosyncratic. You got it. All right. So again, another SAT word, but this goes in your exit slip. Everybody, you should have a document from me from yesterday. If you don't, I'll track it down and get it for you. But you still can download the file again if you have the link from yesterday. All right. Now let's go through some of the software slowly so you'll know where we're at. You should be logged into. Oh, Jalen left. You should be logged into, what was I saying? Keys to the Future, right? Go to courses. I'm just going to walk through it slowly and see how it's going to go. And we're going to answer some questions together. And I want to say, I'm going to take you to the middle part of it. And understand there's a pre assessment and a post assessment in these. So the pre assessment is what we're going to ask you questions for to see what you know about the topic already. The post assessment is going to be on you. That's the independent, taking the training wheels off. You got to ride the bike on your own. You got to finish the software with at least 80% to get, that section done. So let's go to keys your future, and I got to change outputs, I think. Okay, you came back, Jalen. Did you fix something? Let me stop sharing. Like he came out the room and came back. Okay. Jalen, are you able to talk? Yes, no? We're about to go through the questions. And your camera's out, so I have to come back to you. I got to share this again. Okay, and let's do this one. Oh, my stomach. That means I gotta cook breakfast. All right. So we're doing preparing in high school. Is it showing right? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna go through this a little bit together. Me asking you questions. Well, same like we did yesterday, right? So you're gonna read the question, let you know in advance what we're gonna do. You're gonna read the question, all the answers, and then you're gonna choose an answer. And then everybody who participates, this is a discussion, gets 5 points. So if I come around and say, "What do you think?" It's not optional. It's a 5 point opportunity. Just do you agree or disagree, and what do you think it is? It's me making sure you're paying attention to what we're doing. That's all. Not to put you on the spot.
Figuring out your future can be confusing, especially while you're still in high school. Focusing on short-term goals, like graduating from high school with strong academic skills, will help you reach any long-term goal you may set in the future. Before you learn about one of the keys to your future, let's see what you already know.
Okay, here's that part we was talking about, or I was talking about, warning you about how to get the points in participation mode. And these points help you out when you have really low scores. It's like a repository of points or a bank of points you actually collect, even if you have enough. So the first question I'm gonna have, let's see here, Davenport. Can you read that first question? Now remember, you read the statement, all the answers, and then you choose what you think is right or what fits.
When you underline, have all the materials needed to complete a task um, are organized.
You got to read
See,
all of them.
set goals, manage your time, are organized, and study. I choose are organized.
Okay, so when you're organized is what you're saying. What do you think, my kid? Is it the same? And Jalen, you could type yes or no, so you get your points. You agree with his statement, or you think it's something else, Mr.
You
Stuckey?
talking to me?
Yes, I am, ma'am. Do you agree with what he said? The answer is.
What is? Let me see. When you blank, you have all the materials needed to complete the task.
You agree
Yeah.
with. You also you agree with that? Okay. Jalen, what about you? Are you able to type?
He did. He said, yeah.
Okay, I gotta scroll down. Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I had to scroll down. Thank you, Davenport. All right, now let's go to the next one. You're just gonna select that one. All right, question number two. Um, we come to Mike here for this one. Can you read?
How can goal setting help with academic performance?
Read all the options and then select one.
It helps you focus on what needs to be done. Why? It is an effective study skill. Writing goals down makes them happen. They help you understand content better.
What do you think it is?
It helps you focus on what needs to be done.
Number one, huh? Okay. All right, Davenport, what do you say? And Jalen, you got a different option. You can say one, two, three, or four, Jalen, in the chat.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Okay, Jalen, what do you say? One, two, three, or four? Just type with. Okay, so you agree. All right. Let's keep it going. Everybody's getting their points. I would have Jalen read, but I come back to my Kia. Well, did she read already? She read already. This is Davenport. We got to make sure it's even. And this is not the answer I'm choosing, guys. I just put that there.
Which is the best example of someone growing their network while in high school? Setting goals and telling your friends you have them. Planning planning time to meet with your friends and go to sporting events. Having regular check-ins with teachers and counselors to discuss goals. Sharing grades with families and friends. I think it's between one and three. I must say.
You got to choose one, man. You just between. It's not no multiple choice.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not a multi-answer question. Like you
Let's
got to
say the
choose
third
one.
one.
Third, okay. Micaiah, what do you say? And Jalen, again, I see you.
Third one.
You said the third one or the what?
Yeah, the third one.
Okay, Jalen, what do you say? One, two, three, or four? Third? Okay. Oh, everybody agrees with that one. All right. We're coming back to Micaiah. You go ahead and read that one.
Prioritization is an example of a skill that helps you reach long-term goals because it helps organize classroom materials. Where you go, it allows you to have fun and relaxation, which is important to success. It focuses on the most important tasks first, which leads to accomplishing long-term goals. It is a study technique that helps with memorization. Um,
Uh,
let's see. I think it focuses on most important tasks first. The third one.
third one. Okay. Davenport, what do you say?
Yeah, I agree with her.
And Stucky, you gonna put third in there again, or you think it's a different one? Okay. I think you're just agreeing with everybody. Okay. All right. So last one, I think my key read Davenport. You got it. Then we're gonna go further into the software.
Which is an example of an of an effective study skill. Rereading chapters in a textbook, get, getting to bed early, reading over notes, making note cards, and quizzing yourself. The last one.
Okay. So the last one. Okay. I'm waiting for it to change screens. There it goes.
How do you get from where you are now to where you want to go? One of the keys to long-term success is developing strong academic skills. Scroll or use the right arrow on your keypad to move forward toward the goal. Being successful in a career starts with graduating from high school. Graduating is about more than a diploma. It's about having the skills you need to be ready for whatever is next. You're more likely to reach a goal, such as graduating high school, when the goal is clear. This means it should be specific, measurable, and attainable. You should know why the goal matters and give yourself time to reach it. To improve your GPA, study skills are important. So is being organized. Being able to prioritize tasks, and being able to manage your time. Developing strong academic skills aren't just important for high school. They are a key to your future. Meet Ksenia. Ksenia is graduating high school this year with top honors. She has multiple college acceptance letters to choose from and has won $12,000 in scholarships from 3 local businesses. Take a look back to see how she did it. Ksenia graduated with a great GPA, but her grades weren't always that good. Take a look back to sophomore year by clicking on her academic planner and her phone to learn what she did. Click on each button to learn more about what Ksenia did each month. Because Ksenia wasn't organized, she couldn't find her goggles. She showed up late, and Coach Riley made her sit out. Without the practice, she won't do well in the meet. Ksenia's teacher asked the class to do a goal planning assignment, but she didn't complete it. She prioritized gaming and social activities over schoolwork and other responsibilities. Without setting clear goals, she won't be able to prioritize and manage her time, which will hurt her later. Ksenia waited until the morning to do math homework. She thought it would take 15 minutes, but it took longer. She turned it in late and with lots of mistakes. Because of poor time management and organization skills, she stayed up late playing games instead of studying for her quiz. She didn't pass. She worked on her essay, but didn't keep track of it in her binder. A lack of organization is going to hurt her. She needs to have a plan, so she knows what to prioritize and how to manage her time. Ksenia didn't pass her math midterm and missed an important assignment. If she had prioritized the study session last week and managed her time by choosing to skip the movie to get enough study time, she might have passed. If she fails another test, she'll be grounded. After missing an important report, Miss Barr asked Ksenia to see her and make a plan. Ksenia was worried, but it wasn't that bad. She helped her set a goal to get her grades up and stay on the swim team. The year is starting well. By prioritizing study sessions every week and keeping her goals in mind, she's focusing on the right things, even if it means missing game night with her friend. She's meeting with Miss Barr every month to check in on her goals. Having others know your goals helps you to reach them. It forces her to think about her goals and make a plan to reach them. Miss Barr gives her advice and supports her to be successful.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a few more of these, but you have to go through all of the mores. I know it's like gonna be tedious on you, but this is about paying attention because they're gonna ask you a post assessment, see if you paid attention to anything that Yesenia has done or any other student that they talk about. You have until 8 p.m. to finish it, but it'd be good if you finish it today. Like I think I think it's Davenport's done with this one. Davenport, was it hard? Was it like long to do, or was it
It's a it should be like 3-4 pages of this calendar. It was
okay?
kind of long.
Right, that's what I thought. Okay, but you passed it, so it's not that bad. Now everybody just got to take your time, go through all these sections, and let's do three more, and then I'm gonna start a timer. You should be into lesson two, right? Like lesson one is already late, so don't focus on lesson one if you behind. So Jalen, you should just like jump into lesson two and knock it out with us, and then when you have time later on, go back and fix lesson one. All right, I don't want you getting too far behind. You got to stay with this, but you got to get at least 80. If you know you went through and you got a 50, because I think it shows you guys a score, and you know what you got to do even before the time is up. So let's review the objective one more time. I think Mr. Borders told me that Jalen, you can speak. You just got to come to the board. So to get you caught up in points, let's start here. You come to the board and read what's on the screen. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so Jalen, you there? I guess you gotta go up to the smart board or something. Or... I see the microphone turned on. You know what? You gotta unplug that camera and plug it back up, Borders. I think that's the issue because it's connected to the camera module up top of the smart board.
That better.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You got it, man.
Come on. Hold on. I'm about to. Oh, hold on 1 second.
It's all good. Now you know the microphone is attached to the webcam at the top
Right.
of the smart board. Okay.
So I'm just gonna have him come over here so you can hear him and you can read it on the computer screen.
Yes, sir.
Must, must you scratch marks of make code parts are required to uh,
You can't read it.
something blocking it
Okay,
required
give me a
to
second.
the
I'm gonna represent it. I'm gonna represent it, but I can hear you crystal clear, Borders. You did a good job. Whatever you're doing, you
What you
fixed it.
just do, man?
Okay, all right. Now let's try it this time because you said
I got
something.
it, Tyler. Hold on. He's
Okay,
presenting?
I'm not presenting yet. No, no, no. It's not his fault. I had to represent it because he couldn't see some stuff on the
He's going in
screen.
and out, Tyler. He can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
All right, there you go.
MIC scratching marks of make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on the cell phone, however, functionality is limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation conference still Illinois via the Board of Education. For personal concerns, even that my child assist schools have reached out to me via SB messages.
Okay, you got one more to go.
Stop touching. Stop touching.
All right, read that one. You got it, Jalen.
Tyler, you can hear him, right?
I can hear. Yeah, can you hear me?
Can't hear you no more.
Oh no. All right, hold on. Davenport, can you hear me? All right, hold
Yeah.
on. Oh, you can? Okay, so Borders, something's on your end. What about you, Kennard?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you got the volume down,
Tyler,
Borders.
he can hear you at his desk. I just sent him back to his desk.
Okay, okay, all right. So let's go. Let's thank you, Borders. So Davenport, go ahead and read this last one, and we're gonna start some time to give you guys a little time to work on this.
Today's objective. Students will be able to achieve certification of keys to your future. Lesson 2, preparing in high school via the EverFi software. The word of the day. Classroom term of the day is time management. And then the word of the day is idiosyncratic.
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 There you go. All right. So look, everybody, I'm gonna look for. Let me do this now. Let me start the timer first. The stopwatch right here, so you know how much time you got. Do not use this 15 minutes to lollygag. Get it done. Get it done. Let me come over here to because y'all might need that link again, right? For should be in my recent files. You might need the link for exit slip. I'm like, what am I trying to say? I think Borders, the issue is you got the smart boards knob all the way down to 0. That's probably why you couldn't hear me. Um, Word. Okay, let's see if I can find this document for you all. Oh, that was quick. I like how this is setting up. I'm getting the hang of it. This shall be my new Google Drive. So it's OneDrive, Microsoft. All right. So I'm waiting for this to load. There we go. Grab this, and I'll put this in here. You can use this as an exit slip template. Well, I got these things up on the screen. I'm gonna leave it on the screen. You should. The easiest points is to just go ahead and finish your exit slip already before you forget about it, right? Um, so I'm gonna put this link in here, and you might want to just bookmark this link so exit slips are easy for you guys. I saw exit slips were being forgotten. A lot of work that was turned in, and I was giving you the recipe, but I don't know. Maybe this will help you remember how to turn in your exit slips because they're required daily. All right. This is for. Come up here. Okay, so exit slip. Okay. That go in the system. There you go. So for everybody that doesn't have it already, you click on that link there that I just put in the chat. That's for everybody. And if you don't do nothing else, do that first, right? Say you get a 50 and you still want to get some points. Hurry up and knock out that exit slip, all right? But you still need 80% for the module. So it's like 30% credit for the module, I guess. No, not for the module, for the exit slip. Because you can get up to like 30 points with that objective put in there too. It's 3 questions. Just answer those. Don't forget to fill out your name, right? Full name. Some people put nicknames. Don't do that. Date. Then don't forget the class name. Let me see who's paying attention. You got to use ESB to figure that out. What's the name of the class you're in, right? Put that as the name of the class and what period are you in. You'd be amazed at how many students miss those small points. Okay, so do that correctly. So about 13 or 12 minutes or so, I'm gonna go back to Everify and see how people scored. So use this time wisely. At least get the pre-assessment done. If you make it to the post-assessment, cool. Davenport, I'm trying to see how far you get on lesson 3. Okay, we're getting close to the end of class. So, real quickly, I wanted to review the objective, take a look at your scores, and then talk about GGI and Townhouse. Okay, so let's do it this way. Davenport, can you read that screen there? Is it viewable? I think it is.
So today's objective: students will be able to achieve certification of Q's to your future lesson 2 preparing in high school via the Everify courseware. Online, the class term of the day is time management, and the word of the day is, I keep messing that,
Take your time with it. Idiosyncratic.
idiosyncratic.
There you go. All right. So, did everybody get the link for the exit slip portion? Because you should have took some time to fill this out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What about you, my kid? You have the link to do the exit slip portion. That's the only thing you guys are turning in to SB.
What?
You see the link in the chat? Did you get the document and how to put your exit slip together?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Jalen, yes or no in the chat? Do you have it? Because that's how you're gonna do your exit slip. Okay. All right. So remember, you got to download it first. Then you edit the document. You turn it in as a PDF into Edsby under the assignment. Now the rest of the scoring is going to be in what we see. So let's see how far we've gotten. This is in-class points. That's why you had a timer. So if you did this part right, at least started on it, you get around about like 45 of your in-class points. But you get more for just having it done if you could. But it's not hard. You just got to take your time with it. So let me go to students real quick. Oh, no, reports. That's what it is. Let's take a quick look at how we fared. And everybody should have been working on lesson 2 at least, right? If you didn't do good on lesson 1, go back and do it. But today, get lesson 2 done. So reports, keys to your future. All right. Let's take a look here. So from the looks of it, dang. Okay, Davenport, you the man. He got lesson 3 done. So he's ahead of schedule. That means tomorrow you just work on these last few, and Friday should be an easy day for you. If not Thursday, it depends on how fast you can do it. I think you have this again, though, right? So you can knock it out next period.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the last of them next period.
Yeah, yeah. Get yourself a head start. Let me come down to Jalen. Jalen, what have you been doing, dude? You haven't even started on. Okay, so I got to contact the school and tell them to watch you on your screen. What have you been doing? All right, I'm gonna contact Borders because you're silent, but when you're in the building, you have to do the work, young man. All right. Next would be Miss Kennard. Okay, she got 90. Great. All right. So my kid, tomorrow we're working on lesson 3. All right. Now I gotta figure out what's up with Jalen. So everybody's free to go. Oh, Townhouse. Before you go, let me give you that information. Like this dude is probably playing a video game or something again. I'm like, I don't understand this guy. All right. Okay, copy and put this in the chat. Okay. And next period, Jalen, you have to turn that camera on so I can watch you. All right. Let you know in advance. Don't want no smoke with you. And keep the camera on because you just went this much time and you didn't do nothing. So I would like for is Borders in the room with you? I'm trying to pay attention so I don't have to do this over. No, Jalen, it'll take that long to do the assignment. You had to leave. You didn't start the pre-assessment, Jalen, and that shows in the score here. So please, look, cut it out. I've been working with you for a nice while. That's an excuse. Do the work. All right. Let's see here. Turn off all those distractions, YouTube, games, all that, Jalen. Stop it. Do your work because it's not looking good. What was I about to show you? Oh, Townhouse. My key, can you read the Townhouse information? And then we're done. Because it's 9:58.
I don't see it on stream.
No, it's in the chat there. See where it says Townhouse?
Townhouse and GD as mentor for all students like this class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and gain some extra credit for participating. See you there at 11:15 to 11:45. Let's call is later on today. Then.
Thank you. Unless Cody is later on today, that is my Bitmoji classroom. You guys are free to go. Get ready for your next period.